What if I told you that the largest animal ever to exist on our planet is being struck and killed by ships, often without anyone even knowing? Picture this: a creature longer than a basketball court, heavier than a fully loaded passenger jet, moving through the deep blue like a living mountain. The blue whale is nature's ultimate marvel. But in the vastness of the open ocean, this gentle giant is facing a hidden, human-made danger, one that's pushing it closer to the edge. For decades, scientists thought these collisions were rare accidents. But the truth is far more alarming. Let's dive into what's really happening beneath the waves. For millions of years, blue whales roamed the oceans undisturbed. Their only real threats were natural, like packs of large sharks or killer whales targeting the young or weak. But in the last century, something changed. Commercial whaling nearly wiped them out. And just as they began to slowly recover, a new danger emerged, one they can't see or hear until it's too late. The problem is simple and terrifying. Blue whales spend up to 90% of their time just below the surface, resting, socializing, or feeding on tiny shrimp-like krill. Meanwhile, above them, supertankers, cargo ships, and fast ferries are crossing the same waters at speeds of 20 knots or more. From the deck of a ship, the ocean looks empty. But just beneath, a 100-foot-long whale might be drifting, completely unaware of the 200,000-ton vessel heading straight for it. Here's why these collisions are so deadly and so hard to prevent. First, whales don't always sense ships coming. Their world is built on sound, not sight. But the low-frequency rumble of a ship's engine can blend into the background noise of the ocean, especially at a distance. By the time the whale realizes something's wrong, it's often too late to dive deep enough to avoid impact. Second, many strikes go completely unreported. A large ship might not even feel the impact. In some cases, the only evidence is a scarred hull or, much later, a whale's body washing ashore with massive blunt force injuries. Researchers estimate that for every documented strike, as many as 10 go unseen, but the story doesn't end there. Because in certain parts of the world, shipping lanes overlap directly with critical blue whale habitats. Take the coast of Sri Lanka, for example, one of the busiest shipping corridors on Earth, and also a vital feeding and breeding ground for a unique population of blue whales. Here, the risk isn't occasional, it's constant. Whales surface for air just meters away from massive container ships. It's like trying to cross an 8-lane highway blindfolded. So what's being done to protect them? Some of the most promising solutions are surprisingly low-tech. In places like the Santa Barbara Channel off California, authorities established seasonal, slow zones, areas where large vessels are asked to reduce speed during times when whales are most abundant. Slower ships not only have more time to react, but if a collision does occur, it's far less likely to be fatal. Other efforts focus on technology. Acoustic buoys can detect whale songs and alert nearby ships in real time. Drones and spotter planes are being used to track whale movements from above. There's even an app, Whale Safe, that combines ocean data, sightings, and acoustic monitoring to create a daily whale presence rating for mariners. But technology alone isn't enough. Real change requires cooperation between governments, shipping companies, scientists, and local communities. In Canada's Bay of Fundy, shipping lanes were physically moved to avoid a high-density right whale habitat. It was a complex process, but it worked. Strikes in that area dropped dramatically. Still, the challenge is immense. The global shipping industry is growing, and so is underwater noise pollution. For a species that depends on sound to communicate, find food, and navigate, this sensory smog is like trying to have a conversation in a crowded, roaring stadium. It disorients them. It stresses them. And it may even drive them into riskier waters. The stakes couldn't be higher. Blue whale populations are still a fraction of what they once were. Some groups, like the Chilean blue whales, number only in the hundreds. A single ship strike could wipe out a significant part of their genetic legacy. But there is hope. Because every time a shipping company agrees to slow down, or a new whale detection system goes live, or a government redesignates a shipping lane, we're not just avoiding collisions. We're rewriting the relationship between industry and nature. We're learning to share the ocean with the giants who were here long before us. The blue whale is more than a symbol of the wild, it's a barometer of the ocean's health. And if we can save this gentle giant from our own progress, we might just learn how to coexist with all the life that depends on these deep blue worlds. Which ocean species do you think needs more protection from human activity? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your suggestion could inspire our next video.